Hello friends, this is Bharat and Meena Trivedi.
Varsha and Dilip.
Sapna
and Gaurav Lal.
Suvarna,
Arya,
and Manoj Khari.
Ilanga.
Sejal Desai,
Smita
and Vivek Chaudaha.
Anjali Desai,
T and Deepak Arora.
Pawan
and Rinki Agrawal.
Sid
and Archana Nair.
Danny
and Rinku Mehta
And Sunil Kiani.
Priyanka,
And Vinay Kedia.
I'm Johnny Jenkins.
Kiran Fincher.
Raj.
And Aradhna Asaba.
Together,
We support
good afternoon, friends. Like every week, here we are. Saturday afternoon, 3:30 p.m., bringing to you the HungerMitao program, filled with latest updates about hunger in the area and across the United States, as well as information about how the Indian American community is stepping up to becoming a large part of the solution in fighting hunger.
We are your hosts, Raj and Aradhna Asaba, coming to you through the airwaves of Fun Asia, a key partner of ours in this fight against hunger. Friends, through this radio show, in addition to raising awareness about the rampant hunger issue in the US, we also share ways in which each one of us, in the spirit of give where you live, can and is making a difference.
Please visit ntfb.org/hungermitao to learn how this volunteer-driven movement is unifying the impact of the Indian American community to fight hunger in North Texas. The website again is ntfb.org/hungermitao.
Friends, a little over a month ago, India's health minister declared that the country was in the end game of COVID-19 pandemic. And over the last 10 days, India has been reporting the world's highest single-day number of new cases since the pandemic began. And we all know this thing so closely. Consistently, numbers have been over 300,000 and now closing in on 400,000 cases per day. India's second wave, which began in mid-March, has devastated communities and hospitals across the country.
India's situation truly has gone from stable to worse. COVID cases are rising, as are deaths. Huge demand for ICU beds. Hospitals are running out of beds. Shortage of oxygen. Crematoriums and burial grounds are overwhelmed. States have gone back in lockdown, straining the economy and once again creating humanitarian issues for migrant workers and the poor.
As immigrants, we are ambassadors of our homeland and also of our adopted land. But with so many family members still in India and our strong ties there, our hearts go out to India. The country is under tremendous strain. Our families there are affected. And we, in other countries, are watching helplessly during this crisis. We hope and pray that the conditions stabilize soon and India gets back on the path of improvement.
Aradhna, while India is always in the hearts of Indian diaspora in US, today India is in the forefront of everyone's mind, Indians and non-Indians around the world. We miss our homeland tremendously and feel frustrated and helpless being so far away from home. ऐ मेरे प्यारे वतन, ऐ मेरे बिछड़े चमन, तुझ पे दिल कुर्बान.
AB, would you please play this song for us? As Indians in America, we have a dual responsibility to contribute to our Janmabhoomi and Karmabhoomi. Here in the US, our Karmabhoomi, the 4 million strong Indian diaspora is stepping up and saying, HungerMitao. And this has resulted in millions of meals for the food challenged, as well as getting noticed by business and community leaders.
As India is struggling to breathe due to the shortage of oxygen and just about everything needed to provide proper medical care, so many individuals and charities have stepped up to provide support to India in the form of funds, equipment, and other resources required to deal with this second wave of the dreadful pandemic.
And as the second wave in India is proving to be more lethal than the first one, as younger and younger folks are being admitted to hospitals, the entire system is overwhelmed beyond belief.
From cradle to grave.
We have all seen the pictures. The time is now for us to take action.
That's right.
Listeners, you may already have identified a particular charity to support for relief efforts in India. However, if you're still looking for the best way to help, Raj and I are raising money for Indiaspora to fund a few vetted efforts, and we invite you to join us.
We are offering a match, dollar for dollar, up to $25,000, in the hopes to help India breathe again. A little bit about Indiaspora. Indiaspora is a nonprofit in the US that transforms the success of the Indian diaspora into meaningful impact worldwide. To help in India's COVID crisis, Indiaspora has vetted and selected reputable organizations to work through to help during these challenging times. Some of the selected charities in the critical focus areas are Wish Foundation, which focuses on COVID care centers, Give India, which provides cash support for the family of the deceased, Goonj and Jan Sahas, food relief and livelihood assistance for migrant workers and other vulnerable groups is provided by them.
You may make your donation to Indiaspora through facebook.com/Asaba, ASAVA.
Yes, and friends, that is where we are matching a dollar to dollar. So please visit facebook.com/Asava and make your donation count.
Please note, Facebook pays all the processing fees for you, so 100% of your donation goes directly to the nonprofit. In addition to hope and prayers, we need to rise and focus on this terrible crisis ravaging India. Doston, this is the time for each of us to extend a helping hand.
Saathi haath badhana, saathi haath badhana.
And now, AB, if you would please play this song for us.
Friends, last week we shared the amazing news of HungerMitao raising over 10 million nutritious meal for North Texas Food Bank for children, seniors, veterans, and families in need across North Texas. And nationally, the HungerMitao movement has scaled new heights, enabling 35 million meals across the U.S.
This work now requires sustained commitment of time, skills, and resources from many more passionate hunger fighters from the Indian American community. And that means all of you. In this new model of HungerMitao 2.0, 3 HungerMitao roles have been established. These volunteers will guide and oversee all matters related to HungerMitao for each food bank. The roles are that of co-chairs, steering council members, and advisory council members.
We invite community members to join the HungerMitao North Texas Steering Council to help scale this movement. Just drop us a note through the contact form on ntfb.org/HungerMitao website, and we'll share with you the description of the role and expectations, which is only 1 hour a week, Aradhna. And if you're interested in any of the 3 roles, please, again, on that contact form, let us know, and we will get in touch with you and share with you the details.
The long lines at food banks continue to be a reminder that the impact of the pandemic on the lives and livelihoods of fellow human beings is far from over. Your engagement in the fight against hunger is critical and important now more than ever.
We hope you will consider joining us in HungerMitao 2.0 and helping HungerMitao North Texas reach its next milestone. Are you ready for this, Aradhna? 25 million meals.
Yep.
We have enabled 10 million meals. Took us 3 years. Let's see how long it takes us to go from 10 million to 25 million meals for North Texas Food Bank.
Absolutely. But Raj, I just can't shake the images and issues that I see about the crisis in India.
Yeah.
Our hearts go out to everyone there and everybody here whose families have been impacted. Please make sure you seek out friends to talk to. You need to take care of yourselves if you can help anybody else. You are not alone in this distress. And of course, let us do what we can to help our motherland, our desh. Ye desh hai tera, swadesh hai tera, tujhe hai pukara.
Abby, will you please play this haunting song?
Friends, as you can see, today's show was dedicated to the crisis in India. Please support as possible. The website that we have shared with you today is facebook.com/Asaba, ASAVA. However, if anybody you know needs food assistance in North Texas, all of you know that there is help available. Please have them visit ntfb.org for information about food distribution.
Our mission, friends, at HungerMitao is as much about eradicating hunger as it is about unifying the fragmented efforts of our community and focusing it on the humanitarian cause of hunger. Let us come together as the entire Indian American community and show how we engage in any place we call home. We are smart, compassionate change agents who give where we live so our community benefits from our presence.
Until next week, friends, stay well, stay safe. And remember, while we may never be able to eradicate hunger, let us ensure no one goes hungry.
HungerMitao.